the Academy for another edition of Dojo Wars. You know, ladies and gentlemen, we have 9 big matches lined up here for you this evening, including international talent who came here all the way from Hungary to join their friend Laszlo Arpad in tonight's main event. We have other debuts happening here tonight. It's a loaded show, so why don't we just get into it with our first contest, set for one fall. One fall!
Yeah, you know what time it is. Money time. Whoever wanted to ask the question, retard.
Ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest, one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first in the corner to my right, fighting out of Camden, New Jersey, with an official weight of 250 pounds, this is Royal Money! And his opponent to my left, fighting out of Paulsboro, New Jersey, with an official weight of 145 pounds, this is Anthony Bennett!
Yeah, it's like the first round, ain't it? Stay down, Bennett. Stay down. Stay down.
Gentlemen, time of the match, 6 minutes, 32 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Anthony Bennett.
Impressive victory here from Anthony Bennett. Royal Money was on him for almost the entirety of the contest, but at the end, Bennett was able to string together running combinations. Right. That was all she wrote for a point.
Too bad you've never said that to a woman in your life.
Wants to talk.
Yeah. What's your name?
I'm curious. I mean,
Hey, you stay on Superman symbol.
yeah.
You know what? Something was said on Monday night you should take heed of. It's better to look like an idiot and be silent than open your mouth and prove people wrong.
Somebody else said that.
CPA!
Hi, I'm CPA. What's up?
Why are you? I paid my taxes, go away.
No, I like it, Dad.
What do you mean?
I mean, kind of.
Like a hobo. You couldn't afford a shirt with sleeves.
All right.
What? I'm not sure to hear what I gotta say anyway.
They said it right. They said it right. That's awesome.
Hello guys!
Try the sneak attack with her. I don't like that stuff. Nobody's done that to me since Martha Stewart. I didn't like it then, I don't like it now, buddy.
Back up! Back it up, come on.
All right, back it there, come on. Alright, I got you.
Wasn't like that.
Why'd you do that?
Right here. Here we go. Come on, guys, get down from there, right now, come on.
Avalanche style.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 8 minutes, 25 seconds for the winner by pinfall, John Rockhold.
I planned this ring! You cheer people to come out here and are idiots week after week! I'm a dad! I take care of kids! And I come here! They'll sit there and show you a shower! And they don't even jobs! That's what you talk about! You boo me!
Hey!
You boo America!
Hey!
You deserve one!
You're not my real dad! Ow! No one understood what he said.
Jaxon stone, everybody!
The worst response you guys are divorced. Take a picture.
Yeah! Hey! Camera!
Bunker!
Jaxon!
Jaxon stone, everybody!
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is one fall with a 28-minute time limit. Introducing first, in the corner to my right, fighting out of Paradise City, California, with an official weight of 225 pounds, this is Jaxon Stone! And his opponent to my left, fighting out of Toms River, New Jersey, official weight of 190 pounds, this is Geoff.
Pretty sure you get it. Thanks, man. Brad, suck it all of you.
Here, Mark.
You ready? Yes.
We're having an interesting looking matchup here. Geoff Bravo, 1 week removed from his birthday that he celebrated here at Dojo Wars last week against Mike Dell. He got a low blow for his gift from Dell. And Jeffrey Bravo coming back right into the thick of things with the impressive Jaxon Stone. Somebody who has impressed here, hasn't picked up a victory quite yet, but you look at the way this newcomer's put together. He's got a great build, a great look, but he's been facing some tough competition here at Dojo Wars. And Geoff Bravo, I'll tell you what, he's no walk in the park. And Jaxon Stone looking for that count to be restarted. Taking his time on the outside here. Oh, Bravo with the back turn. The referee was pushing him back from the ropes, and Jaxon Stone took that opportunity to strike from behind. And right now, Jaxon Stone all over Geoff Bravo right now. Series of stomps.
Camera, Jaxon.
Stone with the right hand. Jaxon Stone comes charging in for the European lifter. Bravo saw it coming, got out of the way, and a series of kicks to the midsection mares him out of the corner. Does Bravo, locks on a rear chin lock, but Jaxon too powerful for the 38-year-old out of Toms River, New Jersey. Jaxon Stone brings him out of the buckle, hard into the opposite set. And that time he got the European lifter he was looking for earlier. Hurls Geoff Bravo down to the mat. Jaxon Stone perched on the middle rope. He's waiting on Bravo. Double axe handle. Right on top of the head. You got to be careful with the kind of offense you do to the cranium of Geoff Bravo. It may not be too effective the way he likes to throw those headbutts around. And that head is used to the abuse, used to the trauma.
Yeah, take a picture of this, big man.
And another hard sledge to the chest. Pick up head of steam here. Jaxon Stone. Oh, fakes him out and slaps him in the face. Pure disrespect. And Jaxon Stone awfully proud of himself, but Geoff Bravo is going to take a lot more than that to keep that man down. Ooh, there's one. I'm not talking about your receipts. Those are about CVS sized. Oh, God. Wow. Talk about getting lit. Geoff Bravo doing the thing all over the chest of Jaxon Stone. Going all around the world with these chops. Jaxon Stone tried to reverse things, and Geoff Bravo, my goodness, not relenting at all whatsoever. Got a head start and chopped him in the chest. Geoff Bravo racking them chops up. But Jaxon Stone, he caught him. And now Bravo is on the shoulders. What a display of strength there from Jaxon Stone. Fall away slam and 2 count. Wasn't quite sure. I wouldn't be surprised if that was a 3 count, to be quite honest with you. That's an impressive move. It disorients you. As the person on the receiving end, you're not quite sure where you're going to go or where you're going to wind up.
And that takes a lot out of you. You don't know how to land. You don't know how to protect yourself. It's a rough move there, courtesy of Jaxon Stone. And you can see Geoff Bravo still feeling the effects of that fallaway slam. Hard right hand. Geoff Bravo backed up to the corner. Here comes Stone. Clothesline in the corner. Jaxon Stone is going to continue the onslaught here. Waiting on Bravo to turn around. Could be going for another double axe handle. Doesn't get it. He's caught in the Uranagi slam. But is he going to be able to capitalize? I'm not sure. A lot of that seemed to be desperation on behalf of Geoff Bravo. Jaxon tries to strike first, but Bravo is the one that does. Picks him up, looking for the slam. Not able to get it. Jaxon Stone elevates him. Knee to the chin. Bravo on Dream Street. And Jaxon Stone looking for a suplex. Headbutt into the solar plexus. And Bravo picked him up into the slam. He's won a variety of matches with that, and add another one to that. Another one in the another victory in the books for Geoff Bravo.
Ladies and gentlemen, total match 6 minutes 41 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Geoff Bravo.
Don't take any more pictures!
That was weak. That was super weak. That's more like you guys are the most pathetic clappers I've ever heard. No, it's too late. One second, Connor. 2 fights, let's do this. Although we might not look like it together, I am also a bear. Bear Beefcake. So it's like 2 bears. Let's go, come on. And I have awoken from hibernation, and I have arrived in the dojo. Thank you. Come on, Beef. Full of beef.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, participant number 1, fighting out of Cargo City, Pennsylvania, with an official weight of 200 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Mr. Claxton. And his opponent this evening, in the corner to my left, he is accompanied to ringside this evening by Bear Bronson. Fighting out of Rahway, New Jersey, with an official weight of 312 pounds, this is Beefcake!
Beefcake! Beefcake! Bear! Beefcake! Bear! Beefcake! You want to let me in 1,000 Alright. Come on, Beefcake! Come on, Beef! Beef fast enough, 1, 2. Beef! Beef! Wake up, Beef! Wake up, Beef! Control him! Knock it off! Over there! You're taking wrestling right there. Cover him. You got him right where you want to be. All right. Come on. Up there, come on. Yeah. You got him right where you want him, Beef. Control him. Here we go. Here we go, Beef. Stay on him. Stay on him. Here we go.
That's exactly it. Leaving them hanging.
That's right, Beef. Beefcake the wrestling. Wrestling and Sandra. Come on, Beef. You got it right where you want him, baby. Come on. Stay on him. Don't let him get up. Come on, Beef. Stay on him. There we go.
I'm putting him away!
There we go.
That Beef! He's gonna fly!
Oh, wait till y'all see this.
That wasn't him!
There we go, Beef. Good, cover him. Come on, Beef. Come on. You got him right where you want him, baby. Got him right where you want him. Right where you want him.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 7 minutes, 28 seconds. For the winner by pinfall, Mr. Claxton.
You want some too, bear number 2?
Hey, come on. You're wearing that. Come on. All right. I wrestle there once. Oh. Next time. Don't worry about it. We'll get next time.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for special delivery with Paul the Package.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another special edition of Special Delivery with me, Paul the Package. Introducing tonight, he's making his debut, none other than Mr. Mark Kent. Hey Mark, how's it going? Hey, tonight your big debut. What are your thoughts on your debut tonight?
Well, it's been a long time coming. Really excited. There's nothing really to say, Paul. I've been here almost a year. You and I refereed together a long time, and we're both on to bigger and better things. So, you got your show, I'm going to be wrestling. So, let's get it started.
Alrighty. So, what's your thoughts on your match tonight?
Well, I'm wrestling Big Scare Dan O'Hare, and he's a tough guy.
Hey! What is this about? What is this about? You're gonna give him interview time, and I've been here a lot longer? This is my opportunity to tell everybody in Paul the Package how I feel, not yours. Yeah. Get out, Paul, get out. Oh! Hey! Whoa. Next time, invite me.
Let me get a referee in here. Paul, get your hands off Paul the Package. Get your hands off the package. What's wrong with you? Ladies and gentlemen, this contest one fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, fighting out of Smallville, Kansas, with an official weight of 200 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the debuting Mark Kent. And his opponent to my right, fighting out of Satan's tour bus, with an official weight of 255 pounds. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Big
Ready? Bring it out!
And this is the debut of Mark Kent, somebody who's Been training here at the Combat Zone Wrestling Professional Wrestling Academy for about a year now. I got the call from one of his trainers, Mr. Preacher Phineas James. They said I was ready to see what he can do in the ring. And Mark Kent, whoa, with a discus punch here. And a boot to the face. I know Mark Kent's been training hard here. He's a little bit harder to prepare for than usual. Whoa, clothesline over the top, and his height, his length, his lankiness is a lot of the reason why.
What?
Big clothesline over the top, and Big Scare finds himself on the floor, and Mark Kent
I got time.
putting the bad mouth on Big Scare. This is not what I expected here. Big Scare looking to trip him up, but Mark Kent is too long. Able to bring him in over the top. And I'll tell you, I'm starting to feel bad for Paul the Package. He can't seem to get an episode of Special Delivery concluded here without some sort of altercation. Oh, backdrop suplex. Welcome to professional wrestling, Mark Kent. Courtesy of Big Scare on top, and Kent kicking out quickly at a count of 1. Perhaps a bit overzealous in his youth here. Might have been better to take the extra second there to recover. And Big Scare milking that count for all it was worth against a man from Smallville, Kansas. Right hand to the breadbasket, and that one to the face. Mark Kent throws a knee in there. Off the ropes, and he got taken down and hard by Big Scare. On top, lateral press. Now he's getting that 2 count. Mark Kent's been waiting for this moment for a very long time. I don't know if he's going to be the type to tap out to this rear chin lock, but I mean, Big Scare's got it clamped on tight. Mark Kent, though, started to rally a comeback, but not for long. Big Scare put a stop to that quickly. Oh, man. Talk about welcome. Jeez. And Big Scare putting a beating on Mark Kent. Mark Kent, of course, former senior official here for a time at Dojo Wars. Oh, leg drop. Big Scare on top. Lackadaisical cover. I mean, I know it's his first match, but... I know it's Kent's first match up there, but you can't take anybody lightly in that wrestling ring. I say, like any given Sunday on the football field, or any given match here in professional wrestling. Oh, man! Big Scare lifted him up and slammed him with that side belly to belly. It looked like Mark Kent was able to fight out of it for a brief second, but Big Scare too strong. He's got that 55-pound weight advantage. He's got that experience advantage. Oh, but Mark Kent, tripped him up. Got a bit of that Gammon Gary there. Mark Kent's got him on the shoulders. And a Samoan drop. You got to remember the tall stature we got to cover here. 2 only. The tall, the height of Mark Kent in there comes to his advantage when employing such moves as the Samoan drop. Mark Kent trying to capitalize on this advantage he's found himself in. Wild swing and a miss. But that boot did not miss. Mark Kent went down the heap. Big scare. Oh, man, he walked right into that big boot out of Kent, but Kent, he rolled the wrong way. He nailed him with that big foot. But he rolled to his left instead of his right. You got to think if he rolled to his right, somehow wound up on top of Big Scare, this could have been it. This could have been the first match, the first victory, the first pinfall for Mark Kent. Now we're at a stalemate. Big Scare up to his feet first, but barely. Mark Kent trying to reverse things here. Wound up with an octopus stretch. Or a variation of it. But Big Scare made his way to the ropes. Oh no. Sunset flip. Mark Kent, he could have him. He doesn't. What an upset it would be. In his debut, his first match, to defeat the Big Scare. Oh, he got caught. He got power bombed. Good night. That'll be it.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 6 minutes, 53 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Big Scare.
Pictures. You gonna send me those? Yeah. Thank you, man. What's up, guys? What's up, guys? Great, dude. It's so good.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall with a 20-minute.
Emil, this isn't for one fall. This is for the medal.
Yeah.
For those of you who don't know, Mike Dell isn't here tonight.
He's in hell. I'm so disappointed.
But I didn't come here to just wrestle. I came here to defend this medal for the first time ever.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, this contest is now for the best 2 out of 3 falls, 60-minute time limit for the Medal of Valor. Introducing first in the corner to my left, fighting out of Long Beach, New York with an official weight of 225 pounds. This is Bryce Donovan. And his opponent, to my right, fighting out of Center City, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, with an official weight of 157 pounds, making his first defense of the Medal of Valor. This is Kid Osbourne.
Yes, the biggest mistake of your life. Biggest mistake of your life.
Take it.
Mel's coming home with me, man. You want to be a fighting champion? Oh, now you hurt your arm? Your arm hurt? Your arm hurt, bud? Yeah, that hurts. It hurts, huh? Yeah, that's what happens. That boy. You should probably quit, because I'm going to murder you if you don't.
minutes, 42 seconds. First fall goes to Kit Osbourne by disqualification.
What? Back up.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Come on, start it! Start it! Start it! Bring it down! Over, boy!
Ladies and gentlemen, total time of the match, 7 minutes, 33 seconds for the winner, 2 falls to 0, and still champion of Valor, Kit Osbourne. Ladies and gentlemen, this contest, 1 fall, 20-minute time limit. Introducing first and a quarter to my right, fighting out of Hillside, New Jersey, with an official weight of 166 pounds. This is Tahir Jay. And his opponent to my left, fighting out of Atlantic City, New Jersey, official weight of 185 pounds. This is Josh
Bring him up!
And ladies and gentlemen, don't adjust what you're watching here. This is, of course, the third time in as many weeks that these two are competing against each other. The previous two encounters the past 2 weeks, both men actually pinned each other at the same time.
I'm not even coming towards you.
Tahir James trying to get into the head of Josh Adams, it seems. Of course, it was Dojo Wars 141 and, well, Super Show 3, the first encounter. and then Dojo Wars 141. Here we are, Dojo Wars 142. These men in their third encounter with each other, still deadlocked at 0 wins, 0 losses apiece here. Tahir James reverses the pressure, that forearm drag twist. Josh Adams looking for a way out, picks the ankle, turns him over, but Tahir James quickly turns to his back and kicks the veteran from Atlantic City off rather easily. Josh Adams has his hold locked in here on Tahir James. James, though, standing position. And both men looking for holds here, and Tahir James came out on top. Josh Adams grounded position in the hammerlock. And Tahir James comes over the top. Goes under the chin. Josh makes it back up to his feet. Series of arm twists there. Brings Tahir down. Into that leg drop that time out of Josh Adams across the extended arm. Oh, nice move there out of Tahir James. He pulled him in with the arm, and as soon as he caught him in his line of sight, he grabbed that side headlock. Josh Adams sends him off, ducks out of the way of the clothesline, and Tahir James once more goes to the outside. And that's only going to interrupt whatever momentum Josh Adams is trying to establish for himself. We do know, having watched Josh Adams' game over the course of the past few years here, that momentum when on his side is very deadly if you're his opponent. He likes to get that adrenaline pumping. He likes to put moves together and do his best with those explosive bursts. And if you're able to interfere with that, you're going to interfere with his offensive game plan. Tahir James is trying to do just that. Went low with the knee lift, now grabs that side headlock. Really wrenching on that side headlock. Josh Adams not in the best position to alleviate the pressure. Now he is. Pushes him up against the ropes now. Down, up and over. Sends him into the ropes. Oh, went for a back body drop, it looked like. Sleeper hold. No, Josh is able to fight out of it, and he gets a sleeper hold of his own. Oh, and got him with that jawbreaker. And Josh holding his mouth. Might have some broken teeth there or something. The way he's holding his mouth after that jawbreaker. And Tahir now getting on top. Choking away. Well, not choking. It could be a choke. That's me putting the horse before the carriage, or the carriage before the horse, however that saying goes. That's just me assuming about Tahir James. I really shouldn't have done that. Josh Adams trying to fight his way out, and Tahir James grab a hold of the chin. Lots of pressure being put on the chin, the neck, the shoulder here. For those of you at home might be looking at this hold and thinking, it doesn't do much. It does a whole lot to a lot of parts of your body. Oh, man, and it leaves you open for shots to the body you're not expecting like that. Vertical suplex over the top, and look at Tahir James take out his aggression on Josh Adams. Perhaps it's those 10 days worth of not being able to figure out who the decisive winner, who the better professional wrestler is that's coming out here in Tahir James, and what a kick. Oh, smacked him. You know, I talked about Mr. Claxton being one of the elder statesmen here at Dojo Wars. I mean, Josh Adams, another one of the original Dojo Wars competitors way back in May of 2014 when this program first started. Josh Adams was here from the beginning. Probably does not take too well to this disrespect being shown to him by Tahir James. And James unrelenting, not giving Josh Adams any space to breathe here. Getting in the referee's face. Hard chop. And that one was even harder. Josh Adams trying to fire back. He didn't have a lot of firepower though. Tahir was able to stop him rather early. Josh breaks free. That's that explosivity I was speaking about earlier. Oh, he got caught going for the back body drop again. Knee to the face. But he pushed through the pain. Hit him with a clothesline. Could be desperation. Josh Adams not moving too well right now. And here's that adrenaline that I spoke about earlier as well. Once Josh Adams gets that going, it could be good night for you. Tahir up to his feet, grabs hold of the ropes, turns around, no. O'Connor, Josh Adams holds on. Underneath. Waist lock, back elbow goes to Tahir James. Back and forth this goes. Here comes Tahir, off the ropes, he got caught with a kick to the midsection. Both men reversing whatever it is they're trying to go for. I mean, it's happening so quick, I don't even know what it is they might be going for. They're reversing each other so quickly. That's what happens when you fight each other so many times in such a close proximity of time. Tahir James coming in here. Oh, shoulder into the midsection. Tahir doubled over. And Josh Adams, sunset flip. Hooks the legs. He's down on top. Kick out sends Tahir to the apron. Block of the right hand, and Tahir bashes his skull into the top rope. And what's Tahir thinking of? Josh Adams awfully far away. Tahir sprung himself in and came in with a big splash. He's going to go for it again. Ooh, double feet. Pushed Tahir down, propelled him down, thrust him down to the canvas. Is he going for a slingshot or a Boston Crab? Slingshot it is. Tahir lands on the top rope. What athleticism. Got his feet knocked out from underneath him. Josh Adams got him with that fisherman suplex. What kind of situation do we have here?
Don't even say it happened again. Come on.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 10 minutes, 20 seconds for the winner by pinfall, Tahir James.
Who said that? Huh? Who said it in my face?
The referee was right on top of things there. It looked to be another double pin situation, but it looked like Tahir got his shoulder up in the nick of time. Tahir.
You don't want to shake my hand? Nope. Emil, I want to know the match with him.
Tahir slapping the hand out of the way.
Because you ain't learned respect yet. You ain't learned respect yet. Respect. I told you shake my hand, you don't want to shake it. Then you can wrestle me again. Try to beat me again. Take it like a man. Come on.
All right, I mean, you feel disrespected by him? He's not shaking your hand. You want another match with him? You want to do this one more time?
Be my man, pull my hand up to me. You don't want to shake my hand.
All right, well, next week, let's do this again. I mean, if you don't want to respect Josh Adams here, I mean, he wants another match with you. I'll sign it. I'll make it official right now. Next week.
That's not enough, Josh. Hey, check it. Boo! God of War. I'm making the coffee.
I want each and everybody to be quiet while the God will say. Listen, y'all done witnessed greatness. I don't know how many times I beat JT Funk, but since I came here to Dojo Wars, maybe, just maybe. No, matter of fact, how about I issue an open challenge? Yeah. Y'all like that, huh? Y'all like that, right? I don't even care what y'all like. Look, point blank. Open challenge to anybody. Come on, come on. I'm ready. I'm waiting. Who is it going to be?
DEEJ. Bring out the locker room.
Oh, nobody? Oh, I thought so.
There. Okay, turn you up the challenge, Frankie!
What's going on with this? You shut up and do as you told! You shut up! You want to come in? You want to come in? Huh? Oh, I thought so. So let me get this straight. It's going to be the God of War for one-on-one versus the Gummy Bears. Bron, what is your name, son?
You know damn well who I am, Frankie. I am your worst nightmare, Frankie. And, this looks nice.
You didn't earn this. I did.
Emil? Open challenge, right? Let's do it. Bear Bronson versus Frankie Picard. Right now, let's go!
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest one fall for the Rampage Pro Wrestling Open Challenge Championship. Introducing first in accordance to my left, the challenger, fighting out of Long Island, New York, with an official weight of 250 pounds. This is Bear Bronson. And Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, official weight 215 pounds. He is the current reigning and defending Rampage Pro Wrestling Open Challenge Champion, Frankie Pickard. The God of War, Frankie Pickard.
Frankie taking his time before telling the referee he's ready. The referee had enough of that. He called for the bell. It looked like Frankie Pickard was trying to ice the challenger if he can at any way here. A hard strike out of Pickard. But Bronson, he's going to give it right back to you. Bear Bronson standing right in front of Frankie Pickard saying, bring it. Frankie brought it, and Bear went nowhere. Pickard caught Bronson sleeping. Series of kicks. Went for the clothesline, but he got caught with one himself. Pickard got taken down to the mat. Bear Bronson looking to become the new Rampage Pro Open Challenge Champion. Oh, a back body drop. Or at least it was attempted. Pickard was able to land on his feet, or his tippy toes. And he just got bowled over. And Frankie has no idea what hit him. Bronson with a cannonball in the corner, and that's 250 pounds coming at you with that rotational acceleration on top. 2.5 only. Bear Bronson, a fan favorite here at Dojo Wars. Series of kicks from Pickard, and Pickard, he's a very good striker, very proficient when it comes to the hand-to-hand. Oh, a Samoan drop goes to Bear Bronson on top, 2. Perhaps not enough pressure on the shoulders. We saw Bear Bronson come out here earlier with his pal Beefcake. Not scheduled for individual competition or any competition at all. Bear Bronson here to support his buddy. Hear Frankie Pickard talking all that smack run in his mouth. Decided to come get himself some. And right now, the way Frankie Pickard is targeting that leg, this might have been a bad decision for Bear Bronson. Because Frankie Pickard, once he gets a hold of that leg, let me tell you something, it's not going to be good for you. And a chop block takes the big man down. And as of late, you know, the appearances of Bear Bronson have been few and far between due to some injuries and scheduling conflicts. But let me tell you, Bear Bronson has readorned himself with the crowd here. The Dojo Wars faithful. Ooh, hard kick to the head, and went through a period of time where him and former tag team partner Maxwell Jacob Friedman turned their backs on the audience here. But since then, through hard-hitting competition and perseverance and grit and determination, Bear Bronson has earned himself a spot back into the hearts of the fans here at Dojo Wars, and we're seeing it here. Why that is. But Frankie Picard able to go downstairs, pull Bronson to the outside. Well, pull his legs to the outside and slam the left one against that ring post. Frankie Picard has him set up in that boot. He had that patella of Bear Bronson pinpointed, and he went right for it. Now clubbing on the leg, has the leg caught up in the steel of the ring. It's hard for me to even explain how exactly he's got him tied up there. But Picard is having his way with the big man from Long Island. Picard gonna go for it again. Oh, and that time he just lunged. And Picard soaking it in. But the only one who believes in what he's doing, I think right now, is Frankie Picard. Oh, what a shot from Bear Bronson. That time to the arm. Well-placed boot to the chin. Puts Bronson back down to the mat. Picard, knee DT. But instead of capitalizing, he's playing with the camera. I'll tell you what, the former, oh, wait a second, barely a 1 count. When Frankie Picard was the champion of Valor, he wouldn't have been doing those things. Not at all. A year ago, oh, hard chop. He's got the leg compromised and leaning back. Here's a submission hold you don't see all that often. And Frankie Picard, at least from my vantage point, he's getting as much extension as he possibly can with that neck bridge. Bronson trying to strike his way out of it, but oh, he finally does. But the damage has been done to Bronson. He's clutching that left knee, even more so than he was prior. But he still finds it in him to chop away. As much as he can, power slam, but he wasn't able to get the full rotation. Couldn't base on that leg as much as he would like to. And because of that, the momentum takes him off of his man and away from him. He's not able to get right on top for the cover. And Bronson trying to come back here. Frankie a little bit too slow with his strikes. Bronson sees him coming. And Bronson with a series of right hands. Frankie, though, comes back. A kick and a knee lift. Here comes Picard. Over the top, sunset flip. No! He's going to sit down on top of him. 2. And you got to think if Bear Bronson was able to put any weight at all on that knee, perhaps he could have kept his feet flat on the ground and based upon them to put a little bit more pressure on the shoulders. I mean, we have 250 pounds of man coming down, sitting on top of you like that. It's not easy to kick out. Holy smokes.
I'm not done with you.
Frankie Picard stringing some together. But Bear Bronson coming right back and doing the same thing. Frankie Picard is dazed. Bronson's dazed. A headbutt. They're throwing it all out here. Oh, and a knee. Looks like caught him right in the chin. Bronson using the corner to get himself up. Here comes Picard. An elbow to the top of the head. Took too much time. Bear Bronson from underneath. Big power bomb. And Bronson on top for the cover. Oh, we almost had a new champion here. And then, of course, Bear Bronson would then have to fulfill that contractual obligation come September 16 to our friends at Rampage Pro down in Dover, Delaware, I believe. Up against JT Funk for this Open Challenge Championship. Bear Bronson has the championship in his sights, but he got his leg kicked down from underneath him. One DDT, but Picard is not done. Hooks him for a second, slams his head into the mat. Frankie Picard on the way. And Picard is stunned.
What?
I'll tell you what, when you want to talk about knockdown, drag out, tooth and nail, back and forth, that's this match right here. And Picard, it's looking like he's taking this time to collect his bearings about him. The referee checking on both men, seeing if they can continue. And Picard, he's just waiting on Bear Bronson. I don't know if Bronson knows where he's at. Got out of the way, the sick kick. Discus clothesline. Nearly takes Frankie Picard out of his boots. Frankie, he's worse for wear right now, excuse me. Uh-oh, he's gonna slam him on top of his head. Oh, he did it! Sits out into that pile driver. Come on, Bronson. Block out the pain. Roll over. He's got him. This is it. Not enough pressure on the shoulder. Too much time elapsed between the impact and the pinfall. Now Bear Bronson has to go back to the drawing boards. Quite frankly, so does Frankie Picard. These men have nearly pulled out every little thing out of their arsenal in these 11 minutes of action. But nothing has been able to get the job done.
Come on, DEEJ right now, let's go!
And Bear Bronson asking for the support of this crowd. He's using the support to will him on.
Get up! Let's go! I'm not done with you. Let's go.
Oh, Frankie Picard with a quick flurry. Capped it off with that enziguri that got all of Bear Bronson. I tell you what, he got him right behind the ear with that one. And Picard forcing him down. Twist the arm. Oh, he tapped. Bear Bronson tapped out.
Ladies and gentlemen, time of the match, 11 minutes, 55 seconds for the winner by submission, and still Rampage Pro Wrestling Open Challenge Champion, Frankie Picard.
You know what was interesting to note here, the referee calling for some backups here, checking on the condition of Bear Bronson. But it certainly seemed like Bear Bronson was in danger of getting pinned. But I feel like if he knew if that hold was applied any longer than it was, even if he was pinned as a result of that hold, he was risking long-term damage, staying in it for even the count of 3. He had to tap out in the midst of that count. And Frankie Picard, he doesn't seem to be too affected by injuring Bear Bronson at all.
Challenge champion, the God of War, Frankie Picard!
Let's continue to get some help for Bear Bronson as we prepare for our main event 6-man tag team action with international flavor. Coming up next, the main event here at Dojo Wars 142.
Bronson, let them help you. Now, make sure he gets looked at.
Yeah! Emil, I did not come alone today. Yeah! Hey!
It's like such a woman event. Even thirst.
Look, his name is Dojo
Hi, Will. How are you? Your hair looks nice today. Let's get it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening, a 6-man tag, match number 5 in the best of 7 series between Laszlo Arpad and Dojo DEEJ. And now for the introductions. Introducing first, in the corner to my left, team number 1. Fighting out of Budapest, Hungary, with an official combined weight of 350 kilos. Introducing first, the team of David Turger and Tomas Szabo, the Budapest Bester. And their tag team partner, the Hungarian hero, and the only man to wield the sword of Attila. This is Laszlo Arpad. And their opponents in the corner to my right, team number 2. First, fighting out of the ultraviolet underground, underneath Markland's Little Lakers, the team of Billy Danvers and Barely Legal Jimmy Lloyd. They are You Gone Wild. And their tag team partner, fighting out of Omaha, Nebraska, with an official weight of a slim, trim, buff, cut, ripped, chiseled, and jacked 275 pounds. He is your favorite wrestler's favorite wrestler. This is Dojo
You went through my bags. Ready for round 5? Serious.
And here we go, match number 5 of this best of 7 series. Unexpectedly coming up here tonight. And Billy Danvers feeling the power of the DEEJ. Worship at the Church of DJ Hyde. I mean, that's a Twitter account, but. All right, let's go. Billy Danvers stepping in there with the Hungarian hero Laszlo Arpad and.
Like DJ Hyde, I've been taking those selfies at Retro Fitness. The blurry ones? The blurry ones. You know the ones. So, good old fashioned test of strength.
Just because I worked out Brian Gates this week, doesn't make me that strong. Okay. Oh my God. Okay. I'll go to slip that. Yeah! Come on, Billy!
Well, Billy Danvers checking the dipstick of Laszlo Arpad, I suppose. And it doesn't take long for things to get weird when Billy Danvers is involved. Pass by. And Laszlo Arpad with Danvers in the corner. Chop goes to the big man from Budapest. We got 3 pretty big men from Budapest, to be honest. Well, 2 pretty big ones, and this man in the ring right here, Tomas Szabo. All these men out of Budapest, Hungary. Couple reversals, nobody going anywhere here. Finally, Szabo goes, and a big back body drop. And Danvers showing off that the power of the DEEJ. Well, that's an interesting pin. And of course, whichever team wins here, that person will get the victory in the best of 7 series here. No matter who is involved in the pinfall, whether it's Dojo DEEJ's team or Laszlo Arpad's team, the winning team, that's the one who gets the point, I suppose. Szabo goes over the top. Lloyd nails him with a forearm. Oh! Gammon Gary into the flying knee attack. The knee attack came out of David Turger. Turger picking up some, ooh, with a knee to the back of the head. It's pretty vicious offense out of this man. One half of the Budapest Bastards. Seem to be an awfully rough and tumble combination here. Big shoulder block. He put all of his body behind it. And he bounced Jimmy Lloyd at one side of the ring there. Rolls him to the center of the ring. Nice ring awareness out of Turger. Regardless of the decision on this matchup, we will see the Budapest Bastards in tag team competition next week against the team to be determined as they enjoy their stay here in the United States of America. Laszlo Arpad with a snapmare to a kick between the shoulder blades. 2 count is all was able to net for the Hungarian hero. Jimmy Lloyd trying to fight out of this situation. We haven't seen Dojo DEEJ yet. Oh man, he ran right into that forearm. An exchange here. Here comes Tomas. Tomas Szabo. Whoa. Tag team maneuver there. probably worse than what they intended for Jimmy Lloyd. Szabo came down sitting on the head of Jimmy Lloyd. Leg drop, almost sat on his head again. 2, and Jimmy Lloyd kicking out. I mean, it's arguable that, you know, hitting Jimmy Lloyd in the head might not get you anywhere. And Tomas Szabo finding out the hard way. Here in the main event, Dojo Wars 142. Jimmy Lloyd pushes his opponent into the corner, but into the wrong corner. Because here comes David Turger. Suplex over the top. 1, 2, and Jimmy Lloyd gets that right shoulder up one more time. We've seen Jimmy Lloyd take a beating here in the dojo, week in and week out. Pump kick missed. Enziguri caught him. And here comes Dojo DEEJ. See you later, Szabo on Arpad. Turger. Oh, man, he got hit with that headbutt. And here comes Dojo DEEJ. Big chop. And Dojo DEEJ opening up all over David Turger, bringing Captain Dave out of his seat.
Dojo Wars.
And Jimmy Lloyd back in here, doing some damage to David Turger, but not able to keep him down for that count of 3. Jimmy Lloyd does not stop though. Continues on his mission here to keep the man down. Here comes Danvers. Youth going wild. Gonna see some tandem offense out of these two. Double team over the hip. Lariats up.
You can't see me.
DEEJ Cena. Dojo DEEJ soon to be the lead role in the Marine 5. Pumping them Reeboks up, taking it back to 04 SmackDown. I feel like John Cena did that before he beat Big Show for the U.S. belt back in 04. It worked for him, worked for Cena then. It's not working for Danvers now. Oh, going for the leg drop.
You're watching too much TV, man.
Oh, and he got caught clowning around at Billy Danvers. He was going for the John Cena Fameasser thing. Oh, Tomas Szabo comes in, ducks out of the way, and knocks himself down delivering a clothesline, and Danvers is he gonna go down?
What?
Oh, he got shoved down. Oh, wait a second. He's got fight in that spirit of his. Oh, come on, Billy. You can do it. Preacher, you've seen him do this at least 1.5 times in practice, right? No? He's never successfully completed this? Whoa! Close enough. I'll allow it. Tomas Szabo showing him how it's done. There you go, takes him down with another clothesline. Billy Danvers did not like losing in the kip-up game. But Tomas Szabo, he's going to continue on. Reversal. Oh, that elbow caught him in the base of the neck. Oh, a half-and-half suplex. Good night. Not a half-and-half, excuse me. That was a full half Nelson suplex. He did not have control of the other arm. Jimmy Lloyd in here. I don't believe he's a legal man. Trooper Audubon's got to get things back in control here. Oh! Pancakes him face first. Oh, double pin here. I'm surprised Audubon is allowing that to occur. Laszlo Arpad diving in to get the team of Youth Gone Wild off of his friend from the motherland. Hard job. For the Zandig Bucks. Oh no! Laszlo Arpad with a boot to the face. And Lloyd landed on his dome. Choke slam. Good night, Danvers. Oh, that was a big right hand. That was a heater out of DEEJ. Catches a chop and a headbutt. And it looks like Trooper's going to let this thing go. I mean, nobody's going for any pins or anything. Might as well let him duke it out. Oh, man, what a combination out of Dojo DEEJ. And Arpad rolls back. He's on his feet, cracking his neck. Sort of a... Oh, Saito suplex. And DEEJ is up to his feet. Sort of Attila's up. Lariat. He caught it. Oh, double knockout. Both men flat on their back. Kick to the face of Lloyd, courtesy of Turger. Here comes Danvers, and Turger blasts him with an elbow. Oh, Danvers is up on the shoulders. What are we going to see here? Szabo and Turger. No. What on God's green earth are they trying to attempt here? Doomsday Device DDT. That is gotta be it. Wow.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 minutes, 35 seconds, the winners by pinfall, the team of Laszlo Arpad and the Budapest Bastards. As a result of this contest, Laszlo Arpad is now up 3 matches to 2 in the best of 7 series.
Laszlo Arpad only has to win one more matchup against Dojo DEEJ, and he just let DEEJ know that. Laszlo Arpad bringing in the reinforcements. David Turger and Tomas Szabo. They'll be in action here next week. But they proved rather effective here, taking out the trio of Dojo DEEJ and Youth Gone Wild. Great matchup here. Laszlo Arpad is sitting pretty. 3 matches to 2.
See you again, boys.
Why do you keep stealing my clothes?
DJ roll out.
He forgot his, like,
Give me a uniform. DJ roll out.
I don't think you can. No, Billy, I go through the. You gotta do it the way I
You just got DEEJ.
Yeah, he's hurt. He doesn't know what's going on right now.
do it over here.
God damn it, Jimmy. What do you people think the odds are Jimmy's wearing underwear underneath my shoe? I think that makes him perfect, DEEJ. And I wondered why my mom was doing that from looking at this. Oh, hey! He's wearing something else here underneath. Awesome. Super kid. Thank you guys. Something goes on.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you all very much for coming out and supporting us here at Dojo Wars here this week. Of course, we do this every single week, right here, same place, same time. So until next week, so long for the dojo.